Hello everybody and welcome to the class. We have been doing a lot of things here in class and I hope that all of you are practicing at home as well. We have been talking a lot about verbs, different forms of verbs. For example, we have done the polite form of the verb, we have done the negative, positive forms of the verb, used words which would tell you about the future tense. Then we have also done the continuous form, which is te imas form. We have done how to make requests, how to invite people. Then of late we have been doing in our previous lessons a lot of te form of the verb. You have learnt different te forms. Today also we will continue with te form and we will do something which is very, very important here in Japanese, which is how to ask for permission. But before that, we will do our assignments as we always do, and let us see what the first assignment is. So, well, there are a lot of pictures here in this assignment and you are to write kanji characters for these pictures. So, let us see the first one. It looks like an ear, mimi, and the second one is me, which is eye, and let us see what the third one is. Well, the picture is of a hand and hand is te. Then we have ashi and kuchi. Kuchi is mouth, kuruma, densha. Densha, you can see, is a combination of this character on top and then this character which you have done, which is a field, and of course, sha, which is kuruma. So, now you will notice that kuruma has two readings, kuruma and sha over here. Then we have three apples, which is mitsu. It could be san also, but when you are counting small irregular objects, then tsu is used over here, mitsu. And again we have oranges. So, well, 5 oranges, itsutsu. And then we have one person standing over here. So, hitori, one person standing. Counter for people is nin. One is an exception, which is hitori, and again 2 is again an exception, which is futari. Then we again have kanji characters here in group A and then some hiragana written over here in group B. Group A is verbs. You can see the verbs over here. The kanji is here, and of course, as we have hiragana after the verb, to show us the tense, we have the hiragana written over here. So, the first one is kuru, which is to come. Then the second one is iku, sumu, sumu is to live, hanasu is to talk, as you already know, kiku, taberu, yomu, miru, nomu. So, these are your verbs in hiragana over here. Then we have fill in the blanks with words given below. Jisho to, jibiki to, dochira ga benri desu ka. Now, this A to, B to, dochira ga is a typical pattern which shows comparison or preference. Kuruma no hou ga jitensha yori raku desu. Raku is convenient or easy. No hou ga jitensha yori. This is better than jitensha or more easy to use than jitensha. Tsugi no nichiyoubi ni nani o shimasu ka? ni over here is for time. Watashi wa ice cream yori chocolate ga suki desu. Suki is like, and as I have told you earlier, always with suki particle ga will come. So, before suki particle ga will be used, and yori you already know is comparison, more than. Then we have chuka ryori wa totemo oishii desu. Totemo is another way of showing degree, very or exceptionally is what it means. Chuka ryori is Chinese cuisine. Then anata wa Rao-san o shitte imasu ka? Shitte imasu means to know, and the negative is shirimasen, not shitte imasen. It is shirimasen. Anata wa Rao-san o shitte imasu ka? Do you know Rao-san? Then Tanaka-san wa picnic e ikanai kamoshiremasen. This is something we did last time. Kamoshiremasen is when you are not very sure, you are only 50% sure of what you are going to do, then kamoshiremasen is used, and before kamoshiremasen always verb will be in plain form. If you say ikanai kamoshiremasen, then kanose of not going, possibility of not going is more. If you say iku kamoshiremasen, then possibility of going is more. So, please remember, with kamoshiremasen it is only 50-50 chance of whatever you are saying. Negative and positive is going to be governed from here. Watashi wa kaisha e iku tsumori ga arimasen. Now, again tsumori is something we did last time in our last lesson. Tsumori means I intend to. So, it is my intention and not someone else's intention. Iku tsumori ga arimasen. So, even before tsumori, verb will be in plain form. Please remember that. Iku tsumori ga arimasen. I do not plan to go or intend to go. Then Tanaka-san wa osake o nomanai to omoimasu. Omoimasu means to think. Nomanai to omoimasu. This is something we did last time again. So, please refer to that. Nomanai to omoimasu is I think I will not drink, and again nomu to omoimasu is I think I will drink. So, again before omoimasu verb is in plain form. Well, the next one is change the words into proper forms and make proper sentences, meaningful sentences. So, the first one is koko de te o arau. The verb is in plain form, and with kudasai, as we always use te kudasai, aratte kudasai. Then kengaku ni iku kara hayai bus ni notte kudasai. Quickly, hayaku bus ni notte kudasai. Please get on the bus very quickly. Now, norimasu. There is one verb that you have done which takes particle ni, which is I must. I must will take particle ni, as we have already done in class. Now, today you have another verb over here which is noru. Noru is to board. So, you board a train, you board a bus, you get on a bus, the particle will always be ni. Bus ni norimasu. Densha ni norimasu. Also, another one is you have done it in sentences. Hairu. Class ni hairimasu. Enter a class. Kyoshitsu ni hairimasu. Enter a kyoshitsu, which is again a class. So, you enter a certain place. Please remember that particle ni will come with these verbs. There are more of them, but well, for the time being you have these three. You can remember these. Densha o orimasu. Oriru is to oriru is the plain form, to get off. Densha o orite kara senta made 10 分 gurai arukimasu. Now, why te kara over here and what does it mean? Well, te kara means that this action is for the future. It has not happened. Densha o orite kara watashi wa mainichi senta made 10 分 gurai arukimasu, a statement. Then we have Nara wa shizuka de kirei na machi desu. You have done this joining two adjectives. Then kono mise wa hamburger ga oishikute yasui desu. I adjective and I adjective, when you join, kute is used. Then we have watashi wa chisakute karui tape recorder ga hoshii desu. Hoshii will always take ga, karui is light. Rao-san wa raishu kuni e kaerimasu. Now, what should it be? It is kamoshirenai over there. It should be in plain form. Kaeru kamoshirenai. Nai is plain form over here for kamoshiremasen. Then we have genki ni naritai kara kusuri o nomimasu. Ni naritai. Genki ni naritai. Want to be in good health. Ni narimasu. Sensei ni naritai. Sensei ni narimasu. Ii hito ni naritai. Ii hito ni narimasu. Ii kodomo ni narimasu. So, please remember, narimasu will take particle ni. There is a small conversation, just listen to that. There are a lot of new things that we have to do. So, we will do those. Rao-san, dou shimashita ka?
先生、子供の学校から電話がありました。私は学校へ行かなければなりませんから。
じゃあ早く行ってね。
でも実験をしてますから今行ってもいいですか？
大丈夫よ。実験のことは心配しなくてもいいです。
ありがとうございます。
Did you understand the conversation? Well, I'll read it out once to you and then explain. Sensei and Rao-san are talking. Rao-san, どうしましたか？先生、子供の学校から電話がありました。私は学校へ行かなければなりません。This I'm sure is all right. There was a phone call. 私は学校へ行かなければなりません。Means I have to go. じゃあ、早く行ってね。Quickly you can please leave. You may please leave. Now, ne over here is because he is a teacher and he is much older and he can use this ne informally with Rao-san. Rao-san cannot do the same with his teacher. でも実験をしていますから今行ってもいいですか？でも but I am doing an experiment. Is it all right? Is it all right if I go now? 大丈夫よ。It's all right. 実験のことは心配しなくてもいいです。You don't have to bother about your experiment at the moment. And he says, ありがとうございます。So, there are a few new things over here which we will cover right away. But again we have your script. You can see sensei, Rao-san in katakana, then there is denwa, gakko, kodomo, then you have daijobu, shinpai. So, all these words are there, you can practice them and the explanation is there. Sometimes, as I have always been telling, it sounds a little odd, but well, this is the translation, you can just go over it and try to see what you can catch from here. Well, now what we need to do over here is nakereba narimasen. As you can see, nakereba narimasen expresses that it is a must, you have to perform what is being said by the verb. It is necessary, you need to do it. So, this form actually tells you that it is a necessity, it is a must for you to do this activity. Now, what is it? Well, how do you make this form? verb nakereba narimasen. Now, you will notice one thing, that this is in masen, but I am insisting that it means must or have to do. You need to do this. So, please remember this form, though it is in negative, but always meaning is that you have to do it. You must do as the verb is saying. Now, how is it made? Ikimasu. Masen. Plain form is ikanai. Yomimasen. Yomanai. Now, how will you make it? Remove the I from here. This is negative, you can see. Masen, plain form, nai, yomanai, yomanai. Remove this I from here and put ikana kereba narimasen. Though it is a little long, little tongue twisting, but once you get used to it, it is not that difficult at all. You can practice this like ikana kereba narimasen, yomana kereba narimasen, and other verbs like nomana kereba narimasen, kakana kereba narimasen, kikana kereba narimasen, tabena kereba narimasen. So, any of these verbs you can practice loudly, so that the sound of nakereba narimasen gets very clearly inside you and you feel more comfortable with nakereba narimasen. The sentence was watashi wa ikanakereba narimasen. So, you can see from the example over here, futsu wa yasumi desu ga, futsu is generally speaking, yasumi desu ga, kondo no nichiyoubi ni kaisha ni ikanakereba narimasen. So, generally it is a holiday, but this time or the coming Sunday or next Sunday, I have to go to office. I must go to my office. Now, over here ni is given, and so far with this verb ikimasu, kimasu and kaerimasu. These two are in group 1, this is in group 3 over here. We have always used a ikimasu. I have been telling you all along that we will use particle a with ikimasu, kimasu and kaerimasu. Now, we are using something else over here. We are using particle ni. Why are we using particle ni over here? Particle ni with ikimasu. Why are we doing that? Well, the reason is that this time you can always say a ikimasu also, but your purpose is not known. You are going there, going to office with a certain purpose in mind, thus you are using ikanakereba narimasen. The purpose is very clear, the reason why you are going is very clear, thus ni is to be used. A is also alright, it will work, but if you will use ni, it is so much better and clear for the listener that the purpose is defined in your mind and the reason is very, very clear. So, please ni over here is for that reason. Now, the second example is ashita happyou ga aru node ronbun o yomanakereba narimasen, which is very, very obvious that if you have happyou, if you have a presentation, if you have to do something next day in front of your teachers, so you need to read it or you need to practice beforehand. So, yomanakereba narimasen or ashita happyou ga aru node aru kara ronbun no renshu o shinakereba narimasen. You can also use that. So, you can make different sentences and try to use nakereba narimasen, which is a must. Well, now let us practice 田中さん、先生に会いたいですが、じゃあ学校へ行かなければなりませんね。If you want to meet your teacher, then you have to go to your school, your 大学。So well, you can practice this, replace this with this, and then you can replace 学校 with any of this vocabulary over here, and you can also replace 行かなければなりません depending on what verb you want to use with this. For example, you can say 田中さん、頭が痛いですが and you can leave it and Tanaka would say じゃあ病院へ行かなければなりません You have to go to the hospital. Once again, 田中さん、2、3日前から体が痛いですが、体 is your body. You can say again, お医者さんに、お医者さん is your doctor. お医者さんに相談しなければなりません。or お医者さんに会わなければなりません。So you have to go and meet the doctor. Again, 田中さん、辞書が欲しいです。I want a dictionary. Well, 本屋さんへ行かなければなりません。or you can again use this, 頭が痛いです。じゃあ薬を飲まなければなりません。You have to take medicine. So in this manner, you can practice all that is given over here and use なければなりません with whichever verb you want to use. There is a lot of vocabulary here. 病院、薬、本屋、お土産、花屋。Now, we have been doing te form, and this is the most polite way to ask for permission. Now, what is it? Verb plus te, verb in te form, that is, which you have been doing, itte, kaette, matte, tatte, yonde, nonde, benkyou shite, plus mo, ii, desu ka. Is it all right if I do this, is what it means. So, well, you can see is used to ask permission to do something, and it means it is all right if or may I. So, you can see from the example, ここに座ってもいいですか? Is it all right if I sit over here? 今帰ってもいいですか? or 先に帰ってもいいですか? 先に means earlier than, before you. 帰ってもいいですか? Is it all right if I go now or before you? So, when you want to do something or you are asking for permission, this is the best way to ask. Is it all right if I do this? Please, may I do this? That is a polite way of asking. Now, we will practice over here and you will see how simple it is. It is not very difficult at all. Verb in te form, itte, matte, tabete, atte, katte, plus mo, ii, desu ka is what we want to practice. The te form you have done with kudasai, te form with kudasai, imasu, kara we just did in our exercises. So, well, the same te form is over here, verb in te form plus mo ii desu ka. Now, practice using this te mo ii desu ka. You can see it very clearly from here. Now, if you want to, you have your exams or you are supposed to study, you are supposed to do your shukudai, and just at that time you feel like watching TV or you feel like listening to music or you want to go play with your friends. So, what are you going to do? Well, you ask your mother, and what is she supposed to say? Well, we will see right away what she says. Oka-san, ima terebi o mite mo ii desu ka? Oka-san, is it all right if I watch TV now? Ima benkyou shita hou ga ii desu. Terebi o minai de. Now, kudasai is not going to be used because it's mother, someone older, it's not a request. She will say terebi o minai hou ga ii, as is given over here. Ima benkyou shita hou ga ii. So, let us see what happens now. You have ongaku, tabako, oyatsu, and you have kiite, sutte, and tabete. Kikanai de kudasai, suwanai de kudasai, and tabenai de kudasai. Naturally, if it is not your oka-san, your friend, then kudasai is going to be used in polite form. For example, oka-san, ima ongaku o kiite mo ii desu ka? Ima benkyou shita hou ga ii desu. Simple answer. Ongaku o kikanai de ne? A direct no. Then you have tobacco. For example, you are not very comfortable with the smoke of tobacco. So, your friend will ask, ima koko de tabako o sutte mo ii desu ka? Iie, koko de tabako o suwanai de kudasai. Please do not smoke over here. Or you are going to have dinner and just half an hour before dinner, you want to have oyatsu, which is snacks. So, naturally, oka-san will say, oyatsu o tabenai hou ga ii desu. Ima oyatsu o tabenai de kudasai. So, that is how you will use. Tomodachi ni probably you could ask, tabako o sutte mo ii desu ka? Ongaku o kiite mo ii desu ka? Any of these. Then you have comparisons over here. There is a simple small picture of this girl. She cannot read, so she wants to buy new specs. And what happens? Oka-san, megane o katte mo ii desu ka? Katte mo ii desu. Or a direct answer, katte mo ii desu yo. You can buy. Permission is given. Then you can also say, Oka-san, megane ga hoshii desu. Katte mo ii desu ka? Katte mo ii yo, direct answer, because it is someone who is older to you and your oka-san who can be very, very informal. Or just a direct answer, you could say, douzo. Then, oka-san, megane o kaitai kara, kai ni itte mo ii desu ka? So, you have two forms, three forms over here joined together. Oka-san, megane o kaitai kara, I want to buy megane, thus kai ni, for the purpose of buying, itte mo ii desu ka? And itte mo ii yo, that is all right. You can go, and yo you can only use very, very informally, where you are very, very informal and older than the person you are using yo to. You cannot use yo with your teachers or people older to you. Then we have, Oka-san, ashita tomodachi to issho ni megane o kai ni itte mo ii desu ka? Together with, and oka-san can say, itte mo ii yo, just a simple ii desu yo, itte mo ii yo. You can reply in any which way you want. There is another picture over here for you, going for a walk with the dog. Well, sampo ni itte mo ii desu ka? Douzo. You have douzo over here. Could be just a simple answer, douzo. Douzo ii yo. Douzo itte kudasai. Douzo itte mo ii desu yo. It is all right if you go. It is all right with me if you go. So, that is asking permission. Now, if you do not want to give permission, then what do you say? You have this gentleman over here watching TV. Well, terebi o mite mo ii desu ka? Asking. Hai douzo, mite kudasai. Polite. Hai douzo, mite mo ii desu yo, or mite mo ii desu. It is all right with me if you watch. Iie, minai de kudasai. Please do not watch. And then, iie, mite wa ikemasen is no, you cannot watch. Mite wa ikemasen. If you watch, it is not something that I am going to accept. So, when you refuse, then you can use this form. Iie, mite wa ikemasen. Terebi o mite mo ii desu ka? Iie, mite wa ikemasen. Not allowed. Not acceptable is what it means. Then there is another form which is a very simple form, and please I would like to tell you that the forms covered here in class during these lectures are forms actually which you will use during daily conversation. These are simple forms which are used regularly and easy to remember. So, there is another form which I want you to do, which is nagara, verb plus nagara. Now, how will you make this form and what does it mean? Ikimasu, yomimasu, tabemasu, kakimasu. Now, how will you make this form? Just remove the mas form from here and put nagara, which means performing two activities, two actions at the same time. For example, watashi wa oshie nagara arukimasu or aruki nagara oshiemasu. Watashi wa terebi o minagara kocha o nomimasu. Or I could also say, performing two actions, benkyou shinagara radio o kikimasu, or benkyou shinagara ongaku o kikimasu, or benkyou shinagara terebi o mimasu, or terebi o minagara benkyou shimasu. So, whenever you are performing two activities, two actions together simultaneously, then nagara form is used. For example, over here you have Rao-san. Rao-san wa radio o kiki nagara benkyou shite masu ne. Daijoubu desu. I am all right with it. So, Rao-san, while listening to the radio, you do your benkyou, you study. So, he says, yeah, it is all right with me. You can practice this. For example, Rao-san, terebi o minagara report o kakimasu ne, or kakimasu, a statement, and Rao-san could say, daijoubu desu, watashi wa daijoubu desu, I can do both. Or denwa o shinagara report o kakimasu ne, denwa de hanashi nagara report o kakimasu ne, or ongaku o kiki nagara tabemasu ne. So, whichever time, whenever you do two activities simultaneously, this nagara form can be used very, very easily. Now, over here, Rao-san wa radio o kiki nagara benkyou ga dekimasu ne. You are able to study while listening to the radio. Daijoubu desu. Rao-san can also say, yeah, I am all right doing both these activities. Then you can practice over here. For example, this gentleman is talking on the phone and writing something. So, well, denwa de hanashi nagara shigoto o shite imasu. Talking and writing. And of course, you can see Rao-san over here, he is doing something, listening to music on the radio, and benkyou shinagara radio o kiite imasu is listening to radio while studying. So, this is how you can practice nagara form and do a lot of conversation. You have done a lot of things now, lot of forms, and I am sure by now your Japanese is simple and you are able to speak and talk and say a lot of things, ask about a lot of things in Japanese. Well, you also need to finish your hiragana and katakana, which is very, very important. So, well, you have the ba set today, ba, bi, bu, be, bo, and the same is for katakana as well, ba, bi, bu, be and bo. You can compare the two, try to remember one at a time. Once this is done, this series is done, then try to go on to the next series. Then you have also the pa series, and you will notice that again the syllables are same except for this small circle over here on top in all. So, well, pa, pi, pu, pe and po, and then you have pa, pi, pu, pe and po. This is your katakana and hiragana. Use a graph sheet to write these, that will make it very, very proportionate. And now, we have a couple of kotowaza for you. Well, the first one is isseki nicho, as you can read over here, isseki nicho. One stone, two birds is the literal meaning of this kotowaza. Now, we have been talking about kotowaza all along. I have been telling you that what kotowaza is. These are simple words joined together, simple small sentences joined together to say something in a very, very intelligent way. In a very small sentence, you are able to say something very, very important, something which has lot of meaning. That is what kotowaza is. Proverbs are very, very cultural also. Depending on the culture, depending on the people, idioms and phrases are made. So, this is very Japanese, this kotowaza. Literal meaning of course, is right here. You have done this kanji also, and this is for birds. Now, what does it actually mean? There is an English proverb also, killing two birds with one stone, doing two things by just performing a simple single action. So, well, this is what it means, but what is the important part in it? The important part is that killing one bird itself is something very difficult, a very, very difficult task. If you can manage to do something, to get something out of it more than is expected, that is what is more important, that is what you should aim for, and that is what everybody probably does and would want to actually, that perform one action and try to get maximum benefit from it. So, when you are multitasking, when you are doing a lot of things, then a kotowaza like this, a proverb like this helps a lot. Killing two birds with one stone, getting two things by just performing a single action. And well, there is another kotowaza for you, and you can see this neko over here and lot of koban in front of the neko. Well, what is the kotowaza? The kotowaza is neko ni koban. Koban is money. These are old coins, were used in Japan long back, and money was transferred from one person to another in gold coins. So, well, showing gold coins something so precious, important to a cat, what does it mean? Well, it has no meaning at all if you show something that precious, that important to someone who does not appreciate it, does not know the meaning or understand the meaning of it. It is given over here, giving something of value to a person who does not understand the value of what is being given or offered, giving a gift to someone who cannot appreciate it, meaning basically a wasted effort. Like over here, if you give a lot of money to a cat, the cat cannot do anything with the money. So, please neko ni koban. Now, the interesting thing what I want to tell you over here with these two kotowaza is the complete proverb is never used by the Japanese, and they just say half of it, as you can see over here, isseki nicho. So, one stone, two birds is not complete. Killing two birds with one stone is the actual meaning. So, well, half of it is only used, the whole proverb is never used, and we have a small expression for you now. This you have done earlier as gomen kudasai and dozo. Now, you have this sumimasen, haitte mo ii desu ka? Another expression, te mo ii desu ka we have just done. So, well, dozo haitte kudasai. So, asking permission before entering is what it means. You could say simply gomen kudasai, knock knock, gomen kudasai, and now as you have learnt this, well, haitte mo ii desu ka? Is it all right if I enter? And after the permission is granted, you may enter. Dozo haitte kudasai. You have the permission to enter now. And there is another one over here, sumimasen, saki ni kaitte mo ii desu ka? Is it all right if I go before you or earlier than you? Well, ii desu yo, dozo itte kudasai could also be used. So, you can use mo ii desu ka in this pattern, and then of course, in the end you have your shukudai to do, you have your assignments to do, and there are a lot of assignments for you. You can see of course, the kanji is there, tick the correct kanji, then write mas form for these verbs which are in te form, then make sentences with the help of clues given. For example, you have kore tabemono sushi, toyu is what you are supposed to use, kore wa nan toyu tabemono desu ka? This is the example, you can use these two over here. I think is given and all these words in English are given, you can try to use these and write sentences. And with that, I will leave you today. それでは皆さん、これで終わりますから、今度また会いましょう。ありがとう。Thank you very much and see you next time.